He's up. Hi. Can I have a smooch? He's in his little crop top sweater. Okay. So hi everybody. Just wanted to get on here. I feel like I ordered this a little too big, but isn't it cute? It's my little Tortoro sweater. Let's see if I can stand up and show you. Let's go. Yay! I really like it. I think it's adorable. All right. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. Okay. So hi. It's been a few since I've done a video like this. All right. You want to stay here? He'll probably sit in my lap or he might go lay down. I don't know. But I just wanted to do a check-in video and let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm sorry for the focusing. There's something going on here. I'm waiting for a camera. So until then, we got to deal with my phone's being autofocus being strange. Someone down here wants some attention. So I just wanted to pop on and talk about my surgery, my recovery, and how I'm doing now. So as most of you know who have been following my channel, in December, right before Christmas, I had a complete hysterectomy where they removed everything except for my ovaries, which were in good condition. So they kept them so I can continue to produce hormones. And afterwards, well, the surgery itself went great. I recovered directly after surgery pretty harshly. It just took a lot out of me. Surgery was a couple hours and I slept for 3 hours after that. So I stayed there for most of the day. They did send me home same day. They were extremely full, so I wouldn't have wanted to stay there any longer than I was. But other than that, I came home and as you saw, made some pretty groggy footage and slept it off and tried to do too many things and had to take a step back for a little bit. I'm learning that recovery isn't always straightforward for everybody. Everybody does it differently and that's fine. I didn't really have anybody else's recovery to go off of because I don't know, besides my mother who was older when she had the procedure. Not that that changes much of anything, but I think recovery is different per person, per their age. So I really didn't have anybody my age to talk with this about, nor did I have anybody to guide me through the recovery because everybody recovers differently, like I just said. So, I'm sorry, someone's demanding a massage down here. He's being very adamant about it. So my recovery had its ups and downs for sure. There were some days where I felt great, other days where I felt completely just wasted. Exhausted, sore. I am still actually kind of sore in certain areas, which I'm guessing is gonna go away eventually. It could just be some scar tissue buildup, I don't know. But yeah, ups and downs for sure. Good days, I had bad days, I still have bad days. That also could be due to the inactivity that I have lately. I haven't been able to do much of anything but sit around. I mean, I'm able to walk around, which is great. I'm able to, feed and clothe myself, all those things, but I can't really pick up around the house. I can't really do laundry. I can't do vacuuming. I can't do mopping. These were all things that were restricted for me per my doctor's requests. I go back in a couple weeks for my recheck, and from there I will likely get cleared to go back to work and back to normal activities. So that's a bonus. I'm going to try and enjoy my last couple weeks here at home and not kind of put too much pressure on myself to get things done. That was probably my biggest mistake going into recovery after surgery. I thought I was going to bounce back super quick and I was going to take the time and be at home and get so much done organizing and cleaning and shuffling and blah 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 and catching up on stuff. That didn't happen at all. Because I had so many ups and downs, it was apparent that I needed to slow down. I had to pump the brakes hard, and I learned very quickly that I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. Like nothing, really, at all. So my house is still disorganized. My craft room is a major mess. I didn't read nearly as many books as I wanted to. I just didn't have the concentration for books between the pain management kind of giving me that brain fog and the actual pain, and focusing on making sure I'm fed and on my pain regimen and at least getting up and moving around every day. I didn't get anything done really, and that's fine. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Anyways. So. Yeah. Recovery. I don't remember, you guys. Alright. So yeah, everything that I wanted to do got put on hold, basically. And that's fine. I've come to terms with it, which is probably better for me mentally than sitting over here pining about it. And that's something that I want to pass on to you. If there is things that you really wanted to get done, but it didn't work out for you for whatever reason it may be, don't worry about it. Those things aren't going to go anywhere necessarily. They'll be there for you later, and you can always focus on them later on, which is what I plan to do. So I'm going to spend my next couple weeks here finishing up some work, filming a little more, because I'm getting used to this format, you guys, and I hope you're enjoying everything so far. And then I'm going to focus on, I don't know, getting out more, maybe? I don't like to leave the house when it's cold, you guys. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't like driving. It's not that I'm a bad driver or the snow makes everything that more difficult, but I just don't like driving around other people. It's really as simple as that. I trust myself in a car. I don't trust anybody else in a car. So I like to kind of hole up and stay inside in the winter, and that's fine. And I'm kind of grateful that I planned my surgery around this time of year when everybody is kind of slowed down and it's cold and nasty. So I would probably be in a whole nother state if I had scheduled this surgery during the summer months and not been able to go enjoy the weather outside and the sun. My mental health probably would have just taken a huge dive. Not that it already hasn't, because winter is always a challenge for my mental health, but this was a much easier time to recover than spring or summer or fall for me, because I like to homebody it up. What I have been doing while I'm recovering is playing around on the internet, looking into some things, making some plans, watching some more anime, which, if anybody has a Crunchyroll account or Funimation account, I want to hear from you, because I'm kind of debating between the two of them. I don't know which one I want to sign up for, but there's some stuff I want to catch up on for sure, and some stuff I want to watch. Right now I'm just using Netflix and YouTube and things like that to watch a couple things, but between that and all the shows that I've just been catching up on, I've been watching a lot of TV, which is way unusual for me. I usually don't watch that much television. But yeah, I'm kind of going off everywhere in a tangent here. I'm sorry. It's a little disorganized. Anyways, as you can tell, I'm feeling a lot better. I still have some aches and pains. I still have some tenderness and some other symptoms. But other than that, overall, I'm feeling good. I can't wait to get back to my normal activities so that I can get back in the habit. That's the one thing I hate about this recovery. I hate that it is kind of forcing me to do bad things, like bad habits, like being lazy and lounging around and sleeping in. It took me so long to sleep train myself to get up early, because I'm not a morning person, but I'm really, really trying to be, so that I can utilize more hours of the day and make sure that I'm ready for work when I work, and that I can get my son off to school in time and things like that. And all of that has gone down the tubes since I've been recovering. I've just been sleeping in. My husband's been taking my son to school most mornings. So yeah, I feel like that has just gone straight down the tubes since I've had my surgery and have to be just laid up. I guess it could be worse, but still, I've been taking advantage of the sleep, you guys. I'm a terrible sleeper, and I feel like this is going to ruin all of that sleep training that I've done to try and get myself up earlier. I'm really going to make a conscious effort to go to sleep early tonight. And by early, I mean 11 o'clock. Because I've been going to bed about 1 or 2 in the morning because I just can't fall asleep. And then I'm sleeping in until like 7:38, which probably isn't that late for some of you, but for me, that's kind of late. I've been getting up, before my surgery, I was getting up at 5:30 in the morning, which sounds horrific, but I was getting used to it, and yeah, I was able to do some more things, and it felt good to get up that early and have a little moment to reflect and enjoy my coffee instead of throwing it in a travel mug and running out the door. So I'm going to try and get back in that habit again. Yeah. I'm going to get you. Don't chew your feet. Don't do it. Just don't. It's very bad about chewing his feet. You are very bad about chewing your feet. Yes. I'm doing good mentally. It has been a rocky road, but that's okay. I am learning to take everything a little more gracefully and not try and freak out about everything. And yeah, feeling a lot better this year so far than I was at the beginning of last year, which is awesome, even despite everything that's been going on. Like, sir, bless you. No bark. Like surgery wise and recovery wise. Last year I probably would, or even the year before, I probably would have just been in a horrible place. But things are getting better, things are looking up, and I'm feeling great. Very happy. You know, I'm not gonna lie, there are some times where I sit and think about the decision that I made, and there may be the smallest twinge of regret. It's just my anxiety talking, and I'm trying to teach myself that. My anxiety sometimes creeps in these bad thoughts and makes me second guess my decisions all the time. And this is definitely one of those big decisions where my anxiety is like, hey, are you sure you should have done that? Don't you regret it now? You can't turn back. They can't just shove a new uterus in ya. Yeah, that's what anxiety feels like. Not fun. So yeah, I am comfortable with my decision, and I know it's for the greater good. And even if, no, you know what? No regrets. No regrets. I'm gonna kick that anxiety to the curb for now, because it'll probably be back later in some other form and tell me that I'm a worthless piece of shit. Because that's what it does. But yeah, no, honestly, no regrets for my surgery. It's probably the best thing that I could have done for myself. I am already, despite not being able to do what I want, I am already feeling better. And it gets better every day. So this was the best decision for me that I made. If you are struggling with this decision yourself, if you are struggling with a decision to have a surgery that may help you, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you and talk you through your decision. I'm not going to make it for you because that's really not my thing. I don't, it's not appropriate for anybody to make the decision for you, only to help guide you to the decision that you need to make for yourself. So if you're nervous, if you are nervous about any aspect of your upcoming procedure, your upcoming decision, things like that, please feel free to reach out to me, you guys. This was kind of a big, scary decision, and it did, I did have to call on some, you know, friends, family, things like that to help me with the decision, but ultimately the decision was mine and mine alone. And everybody around me respected that. And I'm very grateful for that. And only I could have come up with this decision myself. But I was very glad that I had people in my life to help me come to that decision for me, and not for them, and not for anybody else. The decision is yours, no one else. else's. And that's how I feel about it. Yeah. So please feel free to share your stories below about your recovery, about your upcoming surgery, how you feel, anything like that. Feel free to reference my self-care video that I posted, and I'm gonna try and do that thing where it pops in the corner for you so you can click on that. I'm still learning all these YouTube tricks and tips and things like that, so bear with me and I will find out how to add that, and it'll be up in the corner over here, I think, or over here, one of these corners, I don't know. Just some self-care tips that I implemented to help me with my recovery, just to make things a little easier for me. And they may work for you, they may not, but at least it's kind of a guideline, and that's all you can hope for. You know, I like guidelines, I like visuals, I like all those kinds of things. They help me in my creative vision and in my everyday life. I am a visual person and not really a textbook kind of person. I mean, it's still great. I love research, but if I can see it, if I can watch it, if I can do all those kind of things, it helps me mold my thought process, my decision making, and just my general plans. So feel free to reference that self-care video, share your stories about your surgeries, your upcoming surgeries, your anxiety woes, things like that. Maybe we'll get more into depth about anxiety and how it affects me. On top of putting out some fun content, things like that, I've got some plans for future stuff. I do also want to raise awareness for mental health and just kind of share how I go through the process personally with whatever tips I have, or how I process my thoughts and my anxieties and my depression, and what I do to kind of combat those things. So if you're into that, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you can be notified when my new videos hit. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments and checking in on me. I really appreciate that. I am doing so much better, and I am so glad my recovery is coming to a close soon, and that I can get back to normal activity. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all